Welcome back, Orleans, to more Neverwinter Nights 2. Yeah, Sorcerers smoking. Smoking bitches. Just running around town getting attacked by random thugs. Heading over to Sand's shop, check out what he has for sale. Probably more up Ronstock's alley.
Back again, and oh, why you've brought a visitor from the academy, I see.
I'm not with the Academy. I left.
Studies too strenuous? Well then, it's good it was your choice. Others have not been so fortunate as being extended the offer.
Study's too strenuous? I didn't need to study. I already knew how to do magic.
Ah, yes, you are a sorceress. A natural.
Who is this elf? He's got a smart mouth for a merchant. Better watch it or I'll burn this shop of his down.
If you set fire to the rafters, you'll find the place will draw your energy out of you until you lie quivering on the floor. It is Vantine Scythen, if you are familiar with the historical codex bearing his name.
I didn't care much for history, or the Academy books.
Ah, then perhaps you may wish to hold your threats until you do. Now, how can I help you all today?
I want to buy shit. What do you do here?
This is my alchemical shop. I make potions, charms, place small wards and enchantments on items.
Why is your shop down here?
The docks are a little more to my taste than the merchant quarter. People tend to be more, well, honest in their dealings, less political, as it were. And trust me, finding space for a shop in the merchant quarter can be difficult and expensive.
Let's see what he's got here. All kinds of magical shit, I'm sure. But what do we really need? All kinds of scrolls. Well, we can come here for scrolls and potions, that's for sure. Amulet of Natural Armor +2, Ring of Protection +2. We should be finding all that stuff. Ring of the Scholars gives me more lore. Necklace of Fireballs. When Saztan was a living mage, he faced a competitor who was famous for his skill at evocation. Not wanting to be outdone by someone from another school of magic, Zaz Tam came prepared to the duel. He threw 12 fireballs in a row, much to the consternation of his opponent, who came ready to face the powers of a necromancer. When the necklace of fireballs was used up, Tam began to actually cast his own spells, while his opponent had already used most of his up. Kinda nice. But it's not a per day. Alchemy, armor, trap, weapons. The true origin of these gloves type is unknown. Those sold in Waterdeep often claim to be functional replicas of a pair of gloves once used by Hallister Blackcloak to assist him in making the notorious traps of Undermountain.
Ah, well met again. And what can I help you with?
Do you have a problem with Kara?
No, no problem at all. I certainly wouldn't wish to speak ill of anyone standing before me.
Oh, don't stop on my account. I'd hate to think you couldn't say whatever you needed to say to my face.
It's really not worth a copper coin to go into at the moment. Let us just say that we have academic differences.
Gonna be time to head to the docks district soon, or the merchant district. Fuck, I can't even see.
Yes.
Very well.
No, I don't want to go that way. Good evening to you. Would you like to take a look at my wares? And for you, a discount tonight because I like you. You look like you're doing all right for yourself. Business could be better, but I have no complaints. There's been some interruptions in shipping, but well, to tell the truth, the Owls of Ruathon and the Luskans seem to be getting into things with each other again. Plays havoc with the shipping industry, let me tell you. But here, have a look at my goods. I even have a few fine pieces of silverware from Cormier, if you're interested in that sort of thing. The docks is a rough district. I'd hate to see you lose your inventory. I wouldn't worry. I keep a close eye on everything and lock it up safely with each night. Appreciate the concern, though. I could just pick up one of those dishes there and accidentally drop it. Yes, that's why I have a policy that I always handle my inventory until the sale is made. Makes things a little inconvenient, but it guards against just such an accident. Look, I'm saying for a small fee I could guarantee that nothing will happen to your inventory. Why, that's very kind of you. There are probably a lot of businesses that could use such a service. I really don't have much use for it, though. You have no idea what I'm talking about, do you? You offered a service and I declined. Was there something else? What I'm trying to say is if you don't give me money, I will destroy everything you own. Oh, you're looking for protection money. Well, why didn't you just say so instead of yammering on about broken dishes? Guess the straight path is always the fastest.
Protection money, my word. You could have saved some time, you know.
Well, I'm being direct now. Pay up, or things will get ugly.
Excellent. So how much will it be? Don't be shy.
Just pay up so I can get out of here. 50 a week?
Well, all right. But let tomorrow know I could have offered more. So now that the business is out of the way, would you like to see what I have for sale?
Sure, what have you got?
Okay.
Gauntlets of Ogre Power.
Yes.
That won't help. That'll only bring him to 19. He needs to go to 20, really. The robe of scintillating colors. The wearer can cause the robe of scintillating colors to become a shifting pattern of incredible hues, colors after color cascading from the upper part of the robe to the hem, in sparkling rainbows of dazzling light. The colors daze those near the wearer, conceal the wearer, and illuminate the surroundings. The first of such robes was said to have been made by Halruan, Lyrli, a worshipper named Persephone, an unusual Halruan. Persephone showed talent for sorcery rather than wizardry. The social stigma, combined with his pursuit of the Joybringer's path and his flamboyant personality, put Persephone at odds with his contemporaries. Despite the obstacles, Persephone was appointed captain of a skyship. He made his robe as a tribute to Lyrlia, in order to paint rainbows across the sky as he flew. This undignified behavior ultimately lost Persephone his captaincy, and later led to his exile from Halrua. Welcomed in Lurien by a less rigid halfling culture, Persephone enjoyed a happy life, and copies of his robes have similarly enjoyed a favorite place among the Hinbards. Displacement in days.
What?
I got my charisma cloak, buddy. Bullets of hardiness.
Yeah?
Say I buy these, and you put these on, and they give you 21 AC. That's a good deal. And +1 Constitution. Alrighty then. Even better. Gives you a nice hit point bonus, doesn't it?
Yes.
You have the thief boots. These are just cold resistance. Here you go, sorceress. The fuck? I don't even know where she went. She can figure it out. Locked? Alright, let's go to another sector here. We have Neverwinter here. Docks in the Merchant Quarter. It's the only place we can go to. Highcliff Ruin, Lizard Cave, Shanda's Farm, Highcliff, Bandit Camp, Graveyard, Fort Lock, Weeping Willow Inn, West Harbor, Swamp Cave, and the Swamp Ruins. Been to all kinds of places already. Not even close to Act 2.
I'm disappointed. I thought you'd be harder to find than this, Nishka. Leldon's been after you for some time now.
If I didn't want to be found, you'd still be stumbling around in the dark, Tremel. Tell Leldon to back off, or I'll be coming for him.
Yeah! We've already gone through this before with the other thugs Leldon sent. Tremel, walk away and you'll live.
Leldon's not just paying me gold for this. He's also bringing me in as his partner, just as soon as I bring him your horns.
You're doing this to become Leldon's partner? Trust me, I'll be doing you a favor, killing you.
Last chance, Tremel, walk away.
You're acting like this is some kind of choice. You're all marked, and I intend to collect. Come on, demon girl. Let's see if you're as hard to kill as they say.
Oh, we are!
Fall in behind me here. Pray, whatever gods you worship.
Leldon's more obsessed than I thought. I wonder how many of his goons will have to carve up before he gets wise.
I think it's time we pay Leldon a visit.
I guess you're right. As much as I'm enjoying tweaking his nose, Leldon's getting out of hand. He'll be ready, though. Since he knows I'm here, he's got to know that I'll be coming for him.
After the trouble he's caused, on for killing him. Slowly.
I don't plan to kill him. This'll be too much fun to ruin it by killing him. Look, Leldon's not going to give up. Trust me, he was my partner. I know him. He's got a soft spot, though. There's this coin of his that he thinks is lucky. He always has it with him on jobs. Couldn't stop playing with it. Real annoying. He's probably got it well protected, too. So I want to steal it out from under his nose.
Go on.
Don't you see? If I can get my hands on that coin, he might give up. After all, without it, his plans will always fail. At least he thinks so.
It'd be easier to just kill him.
Yeah, and I won't be sorry if it comes to that. Still, it's not as entertaining. I'll take every chance I get to tweak his nose, but I'd prefer to rob him. It's got more style. At least we'll have something to bargain with. He really likes that coin.
I'll trust you on this. We'll do it your way.
Thanks. And believe me, I know what I'm doing. I've already told you I won't let anything happen to you.
Do you know where we can find him?
It's been a while since I was in the city last. I doubt any of my old contacts will want to talk. Looks like Leldon's got some influence in this district. Oh, Follow would know where he is, though. She knows just about everything that goes on here and in Black Lake. Yeah, she might be able to help us. We should go talk to her.
Where do we find her?
She owns the Moonstone Mask here in the Merchant Quarter. It used to be a place for people who, needed some privacy. She's cleaned it up quite a bit since the war, though. I kind of preferred it the way it was, though. But hey, it's her business. Anyway, she knows about pretty much anything that goes on in the district. Not surprising, considering the kind of place the Moonstone Mask used to be. I'd prefer to torture the information out of Leldon's thugs. But I guess this way is easier, and not as messy.
Got +1 with Nishka. We also avoided taking a -1 from her by not telling her to calm down. We also shifted toward evil, which we're pretty much already evil as it can get, so that doesn't matter.
I am overburdened. Perhaps you should bear some of my load.
Yeah, we know. +2 longsword. +1 studded leather. Deacon? Deacon!
A customer, maybe. Deacon is pleased to see.
A kobold? What in the nine hells is a kobold doing in the streets of Neverwinter?
Deacon not mean harm. Please do not kill Deacon. Deacon come here in peace, seek trade. Deacon say that so. Many times Deacon tired of it. Sometimes wish people would just attack Deacon with sticks instead of ask. Deacon not go into dwarf caves. Deacon also not to blame if dwarves dig everywhere, then tell everyone else to get out. But Deacon gives dwarf many sorries. He knows how dwarves get, especially women ones without beards.
Are you a merchant?
Deacon is a merchant, yes, confusing to Deacon, but Deacon figure it alright to sit here and people give him gold to take away heavy stuff.
But what are you doing here?
Deacon is bard, singer with scales, running from danger, and writer of tales. Maybe you read some of Deacon's work, or to find sometimes. Deacon have to look very hard to see where books are. Sometimes he find them in trash heap.
You write books?
Yes, Deacon write a few. Not carried so much in Neverwinter, but here they are big in Icewind Dale. Of course, Deacon did learn what to do up there but read. But he not heard so much about Icewind recently. Maybe on last legs, good as dead. Deacon mostly write epic tales, big stories of travel, but not like Volo. Volo is after quick copper. Deacon thinks not an artist with higher calling like Deacon. Deacon mostly write epic tales, big stories.
So you're a traveler?
Deacon little kobold but big traveler. Deacon been to Shadowdale, Waterdeep, Underdark, and many mountains and forests and caves. Sometimes Deacon even stop and look at places when not running and screaming in fear. Neverwinter next stop for Deacon, so here Deacon is. Deacon go where the stories are. As long as stories are outside Deacon, very, very tired of being in dungeons and caves with bad people that throw spells at Deacon.
Is Neverwinter much of a change from Waterdeep?
Neverwinter is a little smaller than Waterdeep, less squares and cubes, more shadows and hills. Also glad land, not moving like first epic story.
How did you become a merchant?
Deacon collect many strange things running around the world, hard to carry. Sat him down for a moment on Neverwinter Street to catch breath, and suddenly people start coming up to Deacon and asking to buy things. Deacon hungry, so Deacon figured that's alright. His back hurt from carrying all that shit anyway. It's good riddance to all that shit, Deacon thinks. Deacon not sure how long market will last though. Big troubles in the area, very scary to Deacon. Deacon hear bad things in Luskan City. Luskan City smell like butthole, but easy to hide there.
Looking to do any more traveling?
No. Well, maybe. Deacon might move if Deacon had a little shop with roof to keep out rain and cold and no white dragons and no one to call master. But Deacon doesn't know where that is. A Deacon try everywhere in Neverwinter. People not want Deacon to move in. They say Deacon is vermin attract more kobolds, nest in the walls like rats.
If I find you a place to set up, I'll let you know.
Deacon thanks you. Deacon not picky. Even few holes in roof good. Not mind cold too much. He's small, can fit in tiny place. Even runes is good as long as no monsters or golems or statues. Deacon not like statues. Already did duty as statue before. Not fun.
Let me see what you have for sale.
So here's our little friend Deacon from Neverwinter 1. And he's got all kinds of magic shit. Blackguard plate. Armor of the Divine Champion. Arcane Trickster gear. Breastplate and shoulder protects the armor are made of leather, has been stiffened by boiling oil. The rest of the armor is made of softer, more flexible leather. Gives a bonus 3rd level slot. It's actually pretty nice. But it's only usable by Arcane Trickster. Dragon Disciple robe. Where's the Pale Master robe? Here we go. Bonus feat, spell penetration. I already got spell penetration. Boo. Gives +2 armor as well, though. 21,000 though. Can't even afford it. Speaking of which.
Yes.
What? Yeah?
I think I'm gonna sell the +2 longsword. I got too many other cool weapons to deal with.
Yes.
She's probably got a +1 quarterstaff now. No, she doesn't. There you go. I actually like this chick, the chaotic neutral one. She's pretty funny. She got an attitude as well. I don't have a belt? Attempting to form an anti-thieves guild, Ranger Delphos, a successful merchant, paid thieves to become security experts to guard merchants in Waterdeep. The guards were trained to use wands with the hold person spell to capture the thieves for interrogation. To counteract their security measure, magical belts were made by the Thieves Guild, which nullified the effects of such spells. In the escalating war between the two guilds, many of these belts found their way into pawn shops and equipment stores. Freedom of movement, dexterity +1. That's not too shabby, but it's more money than I have. Shit's expensive. Deacon! No fuck, you should be balling if you're, like, actually selling anything. Should be able to buy your own shop with 30,000 gold, Deacon. Just saying. Doesn't really fucking make sense.
So now that you are here, perhaps you'd care to tell me who you are.
Didn't Moray tell you about me?
I know you seek entrance to Blacklake, where Lord Dalrin was murdered. Yet that does not deter your efforts, despite the potential risk. And as you serve Moya to get entrance into Blacklake, another murder occurs. Lord Brennick. Naturally, I begin to suspect your visit may not be a coincidence.
There was another murder.
Oh yes, Blacklake is now sealed up tighter than ever, and it has inconvenienced tradesmen such as myself. We suspect a rogue mage of some sort, and despite the credence I give to rumor, I suspect the mention of demons may have some truth to it. But suffice to say, getting into Blacklake is no simple matter. And while it is within our power, it would cost much. So the question is, how much can you offer?
I already put the dogs back into shape, burned down the watch headquarters so we can all breathe a little easier.
Yes, I'm sure you think you solved our problems at the docks, which is why you're working the streets, and I own them. Burning down the watch headquarters? You think that'll increase profits? If so, you're more of a fool than Moya is.
To take control, somebody must be shoved aside.
So it may seem to you. As it stands, I'll need to make sure we're all well armed from now on, because not even all the gold in a dragon's hall is going to keep the watch off our back now. Between this and the murders in Blacklake, they'll need someone to swing from the gallows. And unless you fix this problem you made, the one swinging is going to be you.
I'll handle it. If we need to be well armed, where do we get weapons?
In time. Patience. The key to a solid business arrangement is understanding, getting along. Everyone recognizing their responsibilities and fulfilling them without the need for bloodshed. Perhaps you think I'm some thug that'd stab a barkeep for his last copper at closing time. That it? That is not my way, as long as I'm able to tax him instead.
Sounds cowardly to me.
I prefer things to be handled cleanly. Gold will still go missing, but I don't want anyone losing their life in the transaction. It makes it harder to bleed them later. The incident with the City Watch building has convinced me that I need to involve myself directly with our operations. To do that, I need Moya closer to me. I may disapprove of her methods, but she has her skills. With me as a counterweight, perhaps we can achieve our goals without dramatic displays of our reach.
What does this have to do with me?
Moya has told me of your encounter with Luskins. They are a complication to our affairs in the docks, and a symptom I need someone to keep things under control.
What do you want me to do?
The Hounds of the City Watch have been attempting to re-establish their presence in the docks. In particular, their captain, Bralena, is under pressure from the Council. What happens in the alleys of Neverwinter is going to happen no matter what the Watch does to try and crush it. So my preference is we keep it civil. Of course, it helps to get your point across if you carry sharpened steel, and we have a shipment of weapons coming into the docks. But not enough men to make sure it's safe. So I want you to show me what you're made of by making sure that steel gets safely to us, without hounds sniffing us out, with barely a ripple to show where you've been. You're the one I'm picking to make sure it gets where it needs to go. Report to Moya. She'll tell you where you're to meet the shipment and where it needs to go.
What about the Watch?
I'd prefer that never become a question. The less the Watch knows, the less they see. And the more grateful I'll be. Now go. She's no doubt waiting for you, chomping at her leash.
My Lord Nasher, I came as soon as I heard your summons.
Ah, Naval. Perhaps you can enlighten me on what's going on at the docks.
My lord, the Watch is patrolling the docks in force. They are attempting...
Yet somehow things have only become worse. I've heard word the citizens are calling the place the Thieves Quarter now. I'm to meet with the head of the shipping guild within the hour, where I will suffer him lecturing me on where I spend the taxes we charge on dock ships. If the Watch cannot patrol the docks, then I'll have to take action, Naval. Relations with Luskan and our other trade neighbors are delicate now. If we alienate the merchants...
I will not let it come to that, my lord.
It hasn't been long since the plague and the war with Luskan. If we show any weakness now within our walls...
My lord, I swear to you these thieves will be rooted out and dealt with.
Very well, Naval. See to the Watch. I'll see to the merchants.
And I'll see to the ladies.
So, you're to keep watch over the docks now, is it? Don't think this puts us at ease as equals. Remember that I still control the district. You'll merely be handling the more mundane task of keeping it under control.
Just tell me what I need to do, bitch.
He didn't explain the situation to you. Wait, don't tell me. The father was too engrossed explaining his philosophy to bore you with the details.
I'd just like to have a good understanding of what I'm to do.
I've arranged for a shipment of weapons to be delivered to us at the docks. You're to make sure the weapons arrive at a warehouse safely.
Axel blames you for needing these weapons.
Axel would gladly give up control of the docks in exchange for a few favors from the council. He lacks vision. I, on the hand, don't accept nothing less than full control over this district, every shop, every street. Enough talk of Axel. We have more important matters to attend to.
I think we should talk about Axel, and the fact he's displeased with how things are going.
Axel's not the one planning this operation. I am, so be silent. The weapons are being smuggled through the section of the district known as the Back Alley. Not a colorful name, but accurate enough. The area is still rough and difficult to control, but it is free of prying eyes and witnesses.
So I'm to be the escort?
Not exactly. You'll be our point man, clearing away anything that would slow the shipment down.
There are rivals, the few who are left, who would love to get their hands on the weapons. In addition, I've heard the Watch has posted extra guards in the alley. Unfortunate development, but manageable.
Great, and here I thought this was going to be difficult.
The presence of the Watch leads me to believe that there is a turncoat amongst my men, and when I find him, he'll be dying. In the meantime, the shipment cannot be delayed, and this is our best opportunity to take care of the remaining rivals in the Watch. Meet me at the entrance to the back alley and make sure the shipment arrives safely at our warehouse. The wagon moves slowly with all the weight, so you'd best make sure the way is clear. I don't want anything stopping it from reaching the warehouse. I'm trusting you to make sure this operation goes smoothly. If you pull this off, there'll be no one in the docks who can stand against us.
Well, let's head back. I want to stay on top of these quests here.
We came at once when we received your summons, Lord Garius. At such distances, I did not realize your aspect could...
Shadows grant many gifts, Torio. But time is short, and the longer we speak, the greater the chance of detection. Torio informed me of your troubles in infiltrating Blacklake Lawn, so I am sending assistance. Has she? The Sea Ghost sails from Luskan to the docks of Neverwinter, carrying allies of our cause.
Allies, my lord?
Yes. I have dispatched agents to assist your infiltration of Blacklake, Torio. Unless you disagree.
Not at all. But I had hoped for the chance to see to the matter personally, without...
I only need more time, my lord. I will find a way past Blacklake's walls.
No, Lorne. You will be needed elsewhere to deliver a message for me to our other allies to the east.
I could spare one of the Circle of Blades, my lord. They are eager for work, both in infiltrating Blacklake or sending word to the orcs.
No, it is not an assassination I need, Lorne. Only your presence. You will be escorting some of our priest allies, who, like the orcs, require a more... personal touch.
We are sending the shadow priests to Old Owlwell?
As for you, Torio, watch for the Sea Ghost. I shall be in contact with you shortly before its arrival.
Some shit going down.
Don't think you're gonna talk your way out of this one, Wolf. This is our territory, and your little army of beggar children has to pay its due.
Us kids are just sticking together, trying to make a living. But we don't bow to no one.
You're going to work for
I like
us
this
now,
kid.
boy.
Please, Da, don't beat me. I promise I won't drop the basket again.
What?
I try my best, honest I do. Just don't beat me like Emma. She can barely walk on that leg now.
Look at the poor boy. Someone ought to...
It's not like that at all. This boy is he's a thief.
Poor Emma can barely walk. The priest of Chantal says she'll always have a limp.
It's so sad. She loved to run, but she broke a pot. And you don't do that in our household. No, sir.
It's really not like that at all. He's playing you all for fools!
I'm not going to stand by and watch you hurt this child. You ought to be ashamed of yourself.
We'll talk again, Wolf. This isn't over.
That's right. You run. Are you alright, lad?
I'll be fine thanks to you, kind strangers. Especially you.
Anything for a fellow mischievous bastard. Lead the way. We're trying to stay back in case any trouble comes up. Let's get moving. You heard them, boys. Get everything ready. We're moving out. I hope you're ready for a brawl. I hear the watchhounds are crawling all over the district. You can bet there'll be others that are this cargo as well. Keep your eyes open and get us through safely. Don't worry, I'll get us through in one piece.
Yes.
Very well.
Yeah?
Jesus! What have we here? Strange route your lot are taken with that overloaded wagon. This could be the smugglers we were warned about, Sergeant. Smugglers where? Funny, I heard Nasher had lost the court jester, and here you are. Take a look under the covering, man. I'm sure these honest merchants will understand the routine search is just one of our many duties. That won't be necessary. I assure you our cargo is legitimate. They'll ask you to pardon my rudeness. After we're done, men search the wagon. Take a look at this, Sergeant. Weapons, enough to arm half the docks. It's our lucky night. Captain Verlaine's going to be happy about here what we found. Only if you can take them from us. Moray's been trying to send us a message. It's time for the city watch to show her we won't be pushed around. Arrest them all, men. If they put up a fight, all the better. We are definitely putting up a fight. Holy shit.
Well, well. Looks like we have some new targets.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't have ran over there. Fucking nitwit. We'll level later. Probably be cutting the video a little short here. I got some people coming over for my birthday, but it's been fun getting out a few Neverwinter videos. Let's kill this prick. Sure, I don't mind my dwarf. That's not good. These guys hit really fucking well. Great, Kelgar finally went down.
Yeah?
Well, maybe I should level. It might help me. In fact, it definitely will help me. Give him the +2 dexterity wouldn't be a bad idea since he's tanking. Of course, if I start putting him into heavier armor, which I want to, that extra dex will not count for shit. Start getting him in this Warhammer shit that everyone's getting him.
How can I help?
Keep roguing it.
Yes.
Charisma's the way to go for sorcerers. Level 4 spell, nice. Stone skin. Isaac's Lesser Missile Storm. I don't really control her too much, so I'm just going to give her a bunch of spells. She's into fire and fireballs. Per caster level. Yeah, Orb of Fire. Let her light somebody up.
Very well.
And last but not least, Pale Master Ronstock. I think I need to take another wizard level though. Let me check here. think I need to take one more level as a wizard. Two level 4 spells. Stone Skin is great. I'm gonna get Animate Dead. I already have Animate Dead as a spell use. Ice Storm goes good with a web. Busting out 22 intelligence now.
Yes.
Great. It looks like there's always just enough lazy watchmen at the docks to get in our way. What now?
I say we slaughter those watchmen. It's the quickest way, and a few murders won't attract much attention down here.
That's more like it. A little skull crack and we'll get the heart pumping again.
Fine. Forget subtlety, forget style. Let's just keep it simple, just like Kelgar. All right, let's do this.
Let's do it. All those lessons in the academy never prepared me for this. Those guards will never know what hit them.
Okay, looking through my guide, there wasn't any way to get any influence with Nishka on that, even if you try to sneak around them, so... Or actually, maybe there is. Let me check. But yeah, there definitely is, so we want to reload that.
Yes.
Great. It looks like there's always just enough lazy watchmen at the docks to get in our way. What now?
Maybe we can think of something a little wilder and flashy.
Who needs to fight? I am a sorceress. They cross us, I'll turn them into torches. I could just set fire to something a few blocks over. Let them run off and deal with it. They don't look too bright. And I did it plenty of times at the academy when I needed to distract the house guards.
Let Nishka do it. She's dealt with the watch more than any of us.
I could always slip past them and set a small fire. Maybe a large one. Trust me, that'll get their attention.
Go ahead, but don't burn down the whole block.
What do you take me for? An amateur? I'll keep the fire small. And there are plenty of guards here. They'll be able to put it out. Just not too quickly, I hope.
Born from fire? Figures she'd want to spread it all around. Still can't figure why you wouldn't want to just crack their skulls and be done with it.
Because if they're as thick-headed as you, it could take too long. Everyone, just stay back here. Time to light a few torches in the wrong places. Fire! Fire! Please, we need help! Fire!
Wouldn't you know it? Never a quiet night on the docks. All right, men, move to it before the whole docks go up in flames.
I'd forgotten how much fun setting fires could be. Those flames travel fast, almost singed my tail. Still, that fire should keep them busy for a breath or three. We need to move fast before they get back, though.
Got it, let's do this!
Right behind you. Let's go!
Well, we got 0-0. It's as chaotic and as evil as we're gonna get, and we'll see you soon with more Neverwinter Nights 2.